Hello everyone, I'm nanay. If you want to know more about Russia and you understand my English, please welcome to my channel and to my kitchen where Russian people discuss the most important political questions. Today we will discuss the case of Nevzorov. I know how it was presented in Western media. They say, oh my god, one of the most famous Russian opposition journalists is researched by FSB because he published news about Ukrainian war. But people, I explain you, this view on situation is incredibly superficial, because if you consider it's true, you should know more about Nevzorov. First of all, let's explain you. Nevzorov, it's not any small journalist from Novaya Gazeta. He is a very important person. He was a friend of Berezovsky, Abramovich, and other different important politicians and criminals too. For example, in this picture you see Nevzorov, who is the criminal head of St. Petersburg. That is why we say that to arrest Nevzorov, it looks so strange. It's like arrest of Zhirinovsky, who in fact is in opposition, or Sobchak, who kind of in opposition too, but she is a daughter-in-law of Putin, if you didn't know. And both of these people, they are candidates on presidential elections. And how you understand, on Russian presidential elections, it's only friends of Putin who are candidates, yes? So I explain you, Nevzorov, it's a guy from that circle, and kind of he arrested for propaganda of fakes. Please, we don't believe a word. First of all, he is not arrested, and we know that he is in Israel as all Russian elite now. That has happened suddenly, but all our singers, etc. now, they are in Israel. Maybe they have some party, the part 2, or how it's called in French, part 2. So to arrest Nevzorov, it was, for Russian people, it was like, what a shit, no, we don't believe in that. Because for us, Nevzorov, it's kind of, yes, he says something against Putin, against Kremlin, etc. But we understand that he controlled opposition. Speak very difficult sentences, long sentences on 3 lines, etc. But in fact, he just repeat the news. So the same happened with this fake about baby hospital in Mariupol. People all over the world, they divided on 2 parts. It was a fake, staged, or no, it was natural. Russian destroy the hospital or not. These 2 pregnant women, they were only an actress. My point of view, that was a cinema, as a lot of cinema that now we have from Ukraine, and maybe you can see that on the pics, but you can see that very well on video. Yes, on video you can see how these people arranged. They went from this hospital. After that, everyone discussed that one of pregnant women on that video, she is beauty blogger. Maybe she was hired to make this, fake blood and everything. And a story about second woman, I thought about her like 3 days, because the news was like when doctors helped this pregnant woman who died on the next day, yes, as you know from news. So when doctors bring her from this hospital, she said, kill me. That was presented in news, very accurate. Yes, it was a line in Ukrainian and in Russian news, and I thought about these phrases during 3 days. It was something, that disturbed me. Kill me, this pregnant woman asking about that was so unnatural. For me, what happened, what's wrong with this woman? Because in reality, she should say, help me, save me, save my baby, because it's kind of Ukrainian people around her who should help to her and everything, but she said, kill me. So I thought about that 3 days, and in conclusion, I understood. Look how it was. This woman was set up by her friends. Looks like she was invited to this former hospital. They invite these 2 women, I don't know, to drink tea or something, and maybe this disgusting Nazi from Azov, maybe they even shoot to this woman. I don't know why. She was so depressed. Can you imagine? She didn't say save me. She was so sad, so disappointed. Morally, they should say kill me. You understand? In this video about Mariupol, for sure, it's staged 2 some people can see that, some people can't see that, but I hope that now it will be something, because with this arrest of okay, not arrest, how it's conviction, with this conviction of Nevzorov, Russia tried to announce and pronounce and to say, to present information that that was a fake. And now we will see how the situation can change, because we see these changements already. Yes, from yesterday ruble grow up, some companies come back to Russia because people feel something strange. And if Russia succeeds to prove that these pics from Mariupol it was fake, that will be a revolution in media. I don't like Nevzorov many years, and I didn't like when he published these fakes about the Belarusian revolution. And now people, I really think that Nevzorov works for government, yes, for Kremlin, for Lukashenko. He is incredibly prostitute. He will do for money everything what is necessary. Okay, he blamed Lukashenko, but you remember my theory that this stupid Tikhanovskaya, yes, she was invited for these elections exactly to make Lukashenko to make Lukashenko look more beautiful on her background, because she was so disgusting opposition candidate that Lukashenko on her background was like perfect president. All the story with Nevzorov, with the arrest of Nevzorov, is necessary just to present that baby hospital in Mariupol, it was a fake. Russia want to present the proof that it was a fake. After that, you read or you don't read, how you want. I will not surprise that it will be like in that cinema. Don't look up. Don't watch any proof of Russia, they are crazy. For example, this story with this Yeti in Mariupol, in one day there were 3 different versions that I read. One of version, Russian attacks Yeti in Mariupol and kill all people. Second, Russians say, no, we even didn't visit the district of the city, we don't know any Yeti, it's Ukrainian who bomb themselves to set up Russian army. And third version that I read in Union, one journalist say, no, people survived, they lived this Yeti, they were alive, everyone is alive, very good. People, I really think that this is a war against building. Don't you have this impression? Because I don't see a lot of bodies or anything, but I see destroyed buildings and everything like that. Don't you think so? But for people, it's just presented the refugees, different people in metro. I found my favorite poser. Oh, look at this distinguished gentleman, how he's sitting. Oh, look, really distinguishing, really, people. And you believe in all this posing. In one of my previous video, I explained difference between Russian, Belarusian and Ukrainian, and I told you that Ukrainians, they are the best actors. They play, they sing, they everything, they good in criminals and bargains. That is Ukrainian. In conclusion, all the situation looks for me like nanay fights. I explain you what is that. Look here, this one person who plays 2 different people, and kind of he plays the fight, but it's not a fight, it's just show for you. And you bought tickets already because you follow to advertising, you bought this ticket already because it was an announcement like fight of 2 boys, and you watch on that and you see, yes, it's really 2 boys, yes, no doubt, you see, but in reality it's absolutely not the truth, and you just watch that, and doesn't matter what you see, the most important how it will be presented in newspapers. Can you imagine what the world we live? Politicians now, they behave like stupid Kardashian or anything. They send one another the callings to fight. Putin fight with Elon Musk fight with Kadyrov. Who else? Trudeau fight with Putin. Look at this cinema, people. Please, journalists, don't go to Ukraine. Don't do any investigation there, because if you investigate something special, they will kill you. The same for fighters, foreigner fighters. Don't go to this foreign legion, because if you're Ukrainian, it's not danger for you. You drop your weapon and you go. They don't touch you. But if you are foreigner, Ukrainian will set up you, because they need victims, more blood, more weapon in their country. That is their dream now. I hope this video was interesting for you. Thumbs up and subscribe on my channel.